Teaching money management skills to children is a crucial part of helping them develop financial intelligence. By starting early, parents can instill good habits and attitudes towards money that can benefit their children throughout their lives. Here are some tips to help parents start teaching their children about money management. Start with the basics. Begin by introducing your child to the concept of money, its value, and how it is used to buy things. Show them the different coins and notes, and explain their worth. Make sure to use simple language that your child can understand. Yes, that's correct. It's essential to start with the basics when teaching children about money management. By introducing them to the concept of money, its value, and how it's used to buy things, you can help them develop a better understanding of the financial world. You can start by showing them the different coins and notes and explaining their worth, using simple language that they can understand. For example, you can show them that a $1 bill is worth the same as 4 quarters or 10 dimes. You can also explain how different denominations of money are used to buy different things, such as how a $5 bill can buy a small toy, while a $20 bill can buy a larger toy or a few smaller items. By starting with the basics, you can help your child develop a solid foundation for financial literacy.
Make it fun. Children learn best when they are having fun. You can make learning about money management fun by playing games that involve counting money, or setting up a pretend store where your child can buy things using fake money. Yes, that's right. Making learning about money management fun can help children better understand the concepts and retain the information. Here are a few ways to make it fun. Play money-based games. There are many games that involve counting money and making financial decisions. For example, you can play games like Monopoly or the Game of Life to help your child learn about budgeting, investing, and making financial decisions. Create a pretend store. You can set up a pretend store at home using toys or household items, and let your child use fake money to buy things. This can help them learn about the value of money and how to make purchasing decisions. Use reward systems. You can create a reward system for your child where they earn money for completing chores or other tasks. This can help them learn about the value of hard work and how to save money for things they want. By making money management fun and engaging, you can help your child develop a positive attitude towards money and financial responsibility.
Set an example. Children often learn by watching their parents. If you want your child to develop good money management habits, it's essential to lead by example. Show them how to budget, save, and spend wisely. Yes, that's correct. Children learn a lot by observing and imitating their parents' behavior. Therefore, it's crucial for parents to set a good example when it comes to money management. Here are a few ways parents can do this. Practice what you preach. If you want your child to develop good money management habits, it's important to lead by example. Show them how to budget, save, and spend wisely by doing these things yourself. Involve your child in financial decisions. Involve your child in some of the financial decisions you make as a family, such as setting a budget or making purchasing decisions. This can help them learn about financial decision-making and the value of money. Be transparent about your finances. You don't have to share all the details of your finances with your child, but it's important to be transparent about how much money you make, how much things cost, and how you prioritize spending. By setting a good example, parents can help their children develop healthy money management habits and attitudes that will benefit them throughout their lives. Give them an allowance. An allowance can help teach children the value of money and how to budget. Decide on a reasonable amount and frequency and encourage your child to save some of it for long-term goals. Yes, giving children an allowance can be an effective way to teach them about money management. Here are a few tips for giving an allowance. Set clear expectations. Decide on a reasonable amount and frequency for the allowance, and be clear about what your child is expected to do to earn it. This can include completing chores or other tasks. Encourage savings. Encourage your child to save some of their allowance for long-term goals, such as a big purchase or a college fund. You can help them open a savings account and teach them about interest. Use the allowance as a teaching tool. Use the allowance to teach your child about budgeting, saving, and spending wisely. For example, you can help them create a budget for their allowance and make purchasing decisions based on their budget. By giving children an allowance and encouraging them to save and budget, parents can help their children develop a better understanding of the value of money and how to manage it responsibly.
Teach them about saving. Encourage your child to save their money for a specific goal, such as buying a new toy or saving for college. Open a savings account for them and explain how interest works. Yes, teaching children about saving is an essential part of money management. Here are a few tips for teaching children about saving. Set a specific goal. Encourage your child to save their money for a specific goal, such as buying a new toy or saving for college. This can help them understand the importance of saving and give them a sense of accomplishment when they reach their goal. Open a savings account. Consider opening a savings account for your child and explain how interest works. This can help them see the benefits of saving and the power of compound interest. Lead by example. Show your child how you save money and talk to them about your own financial goals. This can help them understand the importance of saving and give them a positive role model to follow. Use visual aids. Consider using a savings chart or a piggy bank to help your child visualize their progress towards their savings goal. This can help them stay motivated and engaged in the savings process. By teaching children about saving and helping them develop good savings habits, parents can set their children up for a lifetime of financial success.
Talk about budgeting. Teach your child how to budget their money by explaining how much money they have and what they need to spend it on. Help them create a budget for their allowance and encourage them to stick to it. Yes, teaching children about budgeting is an essential part of money management. Here are a few tips for teaching children about budgeting. Start with the basics. Explain to your child what a budget is and why it's important. Help them understand the difference between wants and needs and how to prioritize their spending. Set a budget for their allowance. Help your child create a budget for their allowance. Encourage them to allocate a portion of their allowance to savings and prioritize their spending based on their needs and wants. Involve them in family budgeting. Involve your child in family budgeting discussions and decision-making. This can help them understand the importance of budgeting and the trade-offs that come with financial decisions. Use real-life examples. Use real-life examples to help your child understand budgeting. For example, if you're planning a family vacation, involve your child in the budgeting process and help them understand how much money is needed for different expenses. By teaching children about budgeting and helping them develop good budgeting habits, parents can set their children up for a lifetime of financial success. Teach them about debt. It's important to teach children about debt and how it can impact their financial future. Explain the difference between good debt, like a mortgage, and bad debt, like credit card debt. Yes, teaching children about debt is an important aspect of money management. Here are some tips for teaching children about debt. Explain what debt is. Start by explaining what debt is and how it works. Explain that when you borrow money, you have to pay it back with interest. Discuss the difference between good debt and bad debt. Help your child understand that not all debt is bad. For example, a mortgage is a form of good debt because it can help you build equity in a home. On the other hand, credit card debt is a form of bad debt because it typically has a high interest rate and can be difficult to pay off. Teach them how to avoid bad debt. Help your child understand the importance of avoiding bad debt. Teach them about the dangers of credit card debt and how to use credit responsibly. Lead by example. As with other aspects of money management, it's important to lead by example. Show your child how you manage debt and talk to them about your own experiences with borrowing money. By teaching children about debt and helping them understand how to manage it responsibly, parents can set their children up for a lifetime of financial success. Thank you for listening. For more videos, don't forget to share, like, and subscribe.